You bump your mug just a millimeter. A single drop of coffee spills onto an otherwise clean desk. It's a harmless, everyday slip-up. Yet 5 minutes later, you're looking at a 4-paragraph text message you've just drafted, meticulously detailing the exact physics of the spill and why it was an accident. The person receiving that message likely sees an annoying list of excuses. To an outside observer, this reaction looks like a display of deep insecurity. Psychology reveals this is actually a highly calibrated survival habit. It is a biological response to an environment where you did not feel emotionally safe. This over-explaining mind functions as an intricate filtering system. It takes a tiny mistake and processes it through a massive, disproportionate defense mechanism designed to prevent a perceived threat. By dissecting the internal logic of that massive text message, we can see the invisible architecture that drives your need to justify your existence. The process begins the moment you realize the mistake. Long before you start typing, your brain shifts away from the physical spill and into an internal cognitive sprint. You enter a state of heightened self-awareness. You obsessively analyze your behavior, the tone of your voice, and how every movement is perceived. To regain control, your brain runs high-speed mental simulations, mapping out every way someone could misinterpret the mistake. Your explanation is a defensive strategy designed to neutralize these simulated accusations before the other person even thinks them. That 4-paragraph text is the output of a hyper-aware prediction engine, attempting to shield you from a judgment that hasn't even happened yet. While your brain is calculating these defenses, a deeper response is lighting up your nervous system. A minor mistake triggers a physical sense of panic. Your body interprets a spilled drop of coffee as a direct threat to your relationships and your emotional safety. Over-explaining is a quiet, desperate form of people-pleasing. You are attempting to manually manage the other person's emotions, trying to restore harmony because conflict feels like a threat to your belonging. This survival adaptation usually begins in childhood. It is a specific response to environments defined by heavy criticism, where being wrong led to a withdrawal of love or safety. In the scapegoat-child dynamic, one child is routinely singled out and blamed, teaching their brain to constantly question its worth. As an adult, you carry this belief, over-explaining because you instinctively expect to be misunderstood or punished. You are simply an inner child providing overwhelming evidence of your intentions to protect yourself from the harsh judgment you experienced in the past. Understanding this trauma response allows for a different perspective on who you are today. A lifetime of hyper-awareness and defending your actions has built a deep reservoir of emotional resilience. You have spent years studying how actions affect emotions. Because your survival once depended on monitoring micro-expressions and shifts in tone to avoid criticism, you developed a specialized ability to read others. You notice the subtle pain or discomfort in people that others often overlook. You can recognize that this wall is dissolving. You no longer need to present a courtroom defense just to exist. Normal human mistakes do not require a 40-page brief to justify your presence in the room. While your history provides the context for why you feel the need to justify everything, it does not dictate how you must respond to a mistake today. Recognizing these hidden patterns is the first step in seeing yourself through a clearer lens. Subscribe for more insights into the deep psychology of your everyday habits.